everybody, and welcome to Rage Quit Radio. I'm Mike, sitting in for your own Mr. Joe, and we are obviously not in anybody's studio. We are at Empire Games in Anderson, South Carolina, where the Titans special event for Smash Up just came to an end. Nathan back here is behind me. You recognize him from some of our Smash Up playthroughs, and we have a newcomer here with us. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Jason, and I am the lucky winner of the Titan new mat.
Yes, Jason won the event here, and we may be seeing more of Jason around Geek Carolina not too soon, so keep an eye or maybe an ear out. But so the event, just so everybody has a rough idea of what it is Big in Japan came out, and they had the Titans were introduced for the 4 factions in that set, and they proved to be immensely popular. So this special event introduces 16 new Titans for factions from across the various expansions. So a lot of fun stuff from the Explorers getting a very large boulder for you Indiana Jones fans out there. The Ignobles getting the hill that strolls. I'm not entirely certain I got that one.
That was the mountain from oh crap, what was that show?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Trickster's got a big funny giant and so on. There's all kinds of stuff in here, including, for all you folks out there who know that he has to apparently appear in every single game known to man, the minions of Cthulhu actually get Cthulhu. So, what did we think of the event as a whole? I enjoyed it a good deal. So, what did we think?
I love that some of the more basic classes that are in the game got some love. Basically, pirates are in there. They got a Kraken now. We've got Cthulhu getting some support in Innsmouth. Some of the weaker factions got this big bad thing to play with. So it adds a good amount of love to the game, and I feel like you won't have those people. It's like, oh, all the Titans are gone. I guess I'll play this deck over here. Where now there's so many Titans, it's going to be in every game.
And apparently the most broken faction in the game
Time
got a
Traveler.
Titan too. So, maybe what do you think?
I enjoyed it. It does add a new dynamic to the game. Again, like we saw, there were 8 people playing in this tournament. So feel free to join us next time, because I think they have room for a lot more, 8 more. But we saw all ages enjoying the use of a Smash Up, and I think I've mentioned before, I love that it's a sort of multi-generational game.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think Titans takes away from that.
Oh, not at all. I think Titans really just add to it because they did a pretty good job of making the Titans feel different from one another. And actually playing into their factions and not being overly difficult to get into play.
And also the whole fact that basically you have this new big baddie to think about what other combinations go with the big bad thing. So it increases the creativity of the game as well.
I'll say this is the first Smash Up event I've ever played in. I really liked the idea that it was a 4-player game at each table, and in this particular case it was 4 players at each table and the top 2 moved on. In full disclosure, Jason here did outright win the thing. I took 4th, but happened to be playing with the owner of the store and one of his kids. So I wound up getting the 2nd place prize, even though I took 4th.
You still played well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You are a wonderful liar. But you get a wooden token set and a cool little Smash Up bag that goes along with that when you take 2nd. So really cool prizes, some really great support from the folks at AEG who always put out some wonderful support. And I love the playmat. The playmat is
Quality, huge mat.
Yes. We didn't need to see Nathan anyway.
I was at the losers table, so I should just step out of the video.
No, of course not.
But actually, the mat does add a nice organization to the game. Now, I will say, on the mat, they do have a counter surround to where each base goes. And I wish it came with a easy way to mark that versus having to slide the base around awkwardly to, sort of point one corner towards it.
We were using one of the tokens and kind of sort of having the token in the box as best as we could.
I'd almost cut some wood just size it.
Or even some of those old little glass beams.
Yeah.
Kind of thing would work out really well.
But I mean, just something there that sort of came with it to make it 100% functional.
Right.
Absolutely. Now, Nathan and I have actually shot 3 videos that were beginning our Smash Up review series, where we're going through every single expansion, playing the expansion as a 2-player experience using just that set to kind of get a vibe for what we think of each expansion on its own. Unfortunately, we shot 3 episodes and there's no sound, so we're going to try to recover that footage and do something with it, but definitely look for the rest of them. But I suppose now at some point we will have to go back through. We're not going to use the Titans for any of the sets that didn't naturally come with them, because we want you to see what you're getting in the regular box. But we may have to come back around to this, and we're even thinking, and we may have to invite Jason for this, we are talking to our rest of our hosts about doing our own in-house Smash Up tournament series to air on the channel, which might be pretty fun.
This should be fun.
So, folks, any final thoughts on the event from you two guys?
We just want more people. Come on down.
Yeah, Empire Games is located in Anderson, South Carolina. I'm going to get somebody to give me a cheap plug for the address, because I don't know it off the top of my head. And if nobody does, don't worry, we'll put it in the notes. It'll be down below. Look for it. But Empire Games, wonderful store here in Anderson, SC. Great gaming area and lots of love here, folks. So definitely come down and check them out as well. So, folks, until next time, I'm Mike, for Jason, and for Nathan. We'll see you next time on Rage Quit Radio.